Hello. Hi. I guess this is my first video. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna talk about how I got to Pratt, Saic, CCA, being an Indian student with scholarship. So, like for all the Indian students who are yet to apply, watch this. It may help you. Okay. Okay. So, I have a list prepared over here, which is what I did and how I got into all of these colleges. So what I want to do is I'll start off with is that the first thing what you have to do is really believe in yourself. This is very cringy, whatever, but and very cliche too. But you do have to believe in yourself. So like what I did is I came up for drop year. Okay, so the first thing what I did was I didn't apply to RISD and Parsons thinking I won't get in because I applied to NID. So if you stay in India, you know what NID is. So I applied to NID, I didn't get in NID. And I applied again, I didn't get in again. So I thought, if a college that is ranked almost 100 in the world doesn't take me, so why would some college that is 4th or 5th, why would they take me? So like for what reason? I'm being rejected by NID, I'm gonna get accepted at Pratt, which is not possible. So that's why I didn't apply to Parsons and RISD, but I also thought I had like 10 colleges in mind. So but I didn't apply. There is something called as early action. So early action, basically what it is you apply early, so your chances are more of getting a scholarship. Basically that is what it is. So I applied early action to Pratt, Saic, CCA, and I got acceptance from all of them in, I guess, December. So I applied in October, November. I don't really remember the month, but yeah, I guess I got their acceptance in December or November. It was like I got in and I didn't know. So I didn't apply to the rest of the colleges because I got into such good colleges already. So that is what happened. But for you, apply everywhere you can. Like in the start, apply to all the Ivy Leagues. Don't think you're any less. Do it. Okay, that's my first point. Second, what I did. So now I'm gonna give you a checklist about like what all were the procedures, like maybe essays and the scores and all. That is what I'm gonna put it up here, so you can see. And I'm not gonna read any of my essays or anything because that's not necessary right now. But I'm just gonna tell you what all I did. Okay. So none of these things would be in an order because I don't really remember what I did first, what I did second, what I did third. So I'm just gonna briefly say all of it and just remember you have to do all of that. Okay. So the first thing is your score. So you have IELTS and SAT scores. So if you see every art school website, they say that they need SAT scores for international students would be good, right? So you'll have a greater chance of getting scholarship and all. But I did give SAT, I did give IELTS is really needed. It's just basic. I gave IELTS instead of TOEFL and it was really easy. It's not hard. So I got a 7.5 out of 9 in IELTS. So that is just like normal. So it's just there to see if you know English or not, which I do. Okay, so I did that. And SAT I did give it. So I'm not basically good at maths. That's why I'm taking art. Okay, so I got 1000 and something. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really care. So what I asked my counselor. So I had a counselor and she said it's no score. So I didn't submit it anyway, and still I got a scholarship of $20,000, and that was good enough. Like she did tell me that SAT is not required, but it was written on the site. So like remember, SAT is not required. You don't have to give SAT because if you're going into art, it's not necessary you're gonna be excellent at maths. So it doesn't really matter. Just have a good portfolio. Then you also need your 10th transcripts and 12th transcripts. So transcripts, I didn't know what transcripts were at first. information. 10 transcripts and 12 transcripts are basically your marks. The 12th transcript includes 11th and 12th, both of them together. So you get it from your college or your school itself. I mean, you just have to tell them, give me my transcript, I need a transcript, and they'll give it to you in nice envelopes and all. So you don't have to do anything, just go and get it. After that, I had letter of recommendations. So like letter of recommendations were really at the end of all the procedures, but again, this is not in any order. So what I did was I got 3 letter of recommendations. One was my drop year, my art counselor. Second was my academic teacher, which I took it from my geography teacher in school, and also you needed one from college. So if you're in Mumbai and you have a college like me, which is government based, do it early, really early. They take about 10 to 15 days just to give it, and if you want it really fast, you have to sit on their head and then just be there every time. It's kind of a headache. So yeah, I didn't get my 12th letter of recommendation from my college, but it still worked. I still got it. So yeah, basically letter of recommendations, it's like what you did, how of a student you are, and mostly just recommending you to go to a college. There were like 2 letter of recommendation. Now we come to essays. So essay is something, it's really personal. You have to be really personal with it, and write well, because you're applying abroad, not in India. So yeah, so what I did, there's like a Common App essay, and you write a normal SOP, like supplemental essay. So SOP was for the colleges itself. Okay, I'll put it down here again. Check it out. What did I do? Okay, so I in my Common App essay, there was just like telling me about yourself in like 600 words or something like that. Describe yourself. It's just about you. It was like really short, not really long, and to the point, and I had nice words and all. The second essay was supplemental essay, so it's mostly the statement of purpose, like why do you want to go to Pratt Institute? Why do you want to go to Saic? Why do you want to go to Saic? So everywhere I added why I want to. It's also, I guess, 400 words. It's like a short thing, and you mostly talk about how you started art and everything, just about you and why you want to go to that place. I really have to put in a lot into it. For me, I had a counselor. It's called Ednet Consultants, and it's based in Delhi. But I was in Mumbai. Everything was online. It was like before even Corona, everything was online. So it was really nice. They helped me with every little thing. Actually, what I was supposed to do is that I write the main topic, everything, the best that I can, okay? And they just go over it and tell me some points about how I can make it better, what words to use. And they kind of edit it to, make it sound good. And, the vocab should be nice, because, yeah, they really helped in everything. It's the best. I had a great experience. I have so many students that actually went from Ednet abroad, and mostly everyone gets it. So it's really nice. And they're really experienced. It's been a long time since I was, so it's very nice. Whatever. This is not an ad for them. So that is what I did. I had my Common App, SOP, everything. Like I did it, and then they helped me, and then we did it together. So that was there. Oh yeah. The main thing, I made a resume. So the resume, what I had to do was I had to give whatever I have done throughout, like standard 9th. Yeah, it only counts after 9th. Things before 9th do not apply to you. So from 9th to, I guess, 12th, right? So whatever I did, I had to give it, and I gave it to my consultants. Whatever I did, they made a whole nice CV for me. In that, I had a lot of activities, like from 9th to like 10th. So I've been in sports for a long time. So 9th to 10th, I had a lot of sports achievements. So that is what I put. Then after 10th, I went into Leo Club. So it's like a social welfare organization where you help people. So that's really good for your CV if you have one. And so yeah, I put in my Leo Club one. I put in whatever I did. Still they said it wasn't enough. So even that wasn't enough because I've been captain in my school. All of these things all include in your resume. Like for example, in my 10th standard, so I got 90 plus in 2 subjects maybe. I gave a certificate of recognition. So you even had mentioned that I got a certificate of recognition for getting 90 plus. Like my resume included a lot of stuff. I don't even remember, and every little detail. So like I've also been once to Robin Hood Academy. I just participated in once. So even one slight little thing that you've done, add everything, add whatever you can. Yeah. Now comes the main part. So I've left the portfolio for the last because it's a really big topic and all. Portfolio is literally the main thing. Give a lot of time to your portfolio, think over it. So in my portfolio there were like a lot of pieces that I did. So I took up art as a third group in 10th. So I had a lot of paintings, like we did 16 paintings at that time. So I added those. I made new ones during Diwali. I didn't have a lot of time to do all this because it was really sudden, because I thought if I don't get to NID again, what will I do? So it was really sudden. It was like I only got 3 months of preparation to do all of this. So I did it fast. So okay, one major thing that I did. So this is my first video, so excuse me because I'm really all over the place. Yeah. So like what was there? I made my portfolio and everything, and you upload it on Slideroom. So every college has their own portal, Slideroom portal, and you put it on. So the maximum was, I guess, for every college is different. So for Pratt it was 25 items, but I put in 23 because I thought like you don't have to put a lot, put really less. Also, there are so many videos that I watched personally, and I saw people having such amazing portfolios, and I was I was not encouraged by that. I was discouraged. Yes, that's the right word. Discouraged. Yeah, I was discouraged, but that's why. Take time, do it, and all the best to everyone. Bye. Bye.
A new video, so please whatever, please I want to reach 1 million likes, so please